Good evening all, and welcome to our Business World monthly interview where we talk with a student about our book of the month. Our book of the month this month of April is Daniel H. Pink's Drive, the surprising truth about what motivates us. And here to talk with us today is sophomore college student Tyler Dion. Like many other students, Tyler works a part-time job during the summer. So I was interested, could you tell me more about your job?
Yeah, so during the summer I work as a part-time, I guess you could say customer service salesman at a local family-owned pool store in town. At this pool store, we usually take customers' pool water, test it for them, give them the chemicals and supplies they need, and through that we help them and get them out the door with what they need.
Did you notice any similarities from your job at the pool store and how your manager treated you based on the theories mentioned in Pink's book?
I feel that many people at my work are different than the motivations that Pink used, because at my work a lot of people are motivated by money and they just want to get enough money to go to school and make it through the school year, or just use it as a part-time job to make money.
So you'd say money is the main motivating factor at your job?
Yes, 100%.
So definitely different than Pink's
Yeah.
3. That's actually quite common in many retail jobs. Do you think that you've ever had a job in the past where a manager has used any of these theories?
No, I don't think I have recently. Could you give an example of one job that you had that describes these
I
things?
think I can give you a good example. I worked at a basketball camp a few summers ago, and I think that all three of these theories, autonomy, purpose, and mastery, were all used at that camp. So at this job, I was a camp counselor, and my camp director, who's my coach, actually used all three of these motivational techniques while I was working here. He used autonomy because I had my own team that I was given, and I had to use my own skills and knowledge to try to take this team where I wanted to take them, and I kind of had my own discretion in what I could do. He also used mastery because I was trying to master the skill of getting younger basketball players to try to be focused and pay attention for a long amount of time. And I'd say he also used purpose because I wasn't there trying to make money like at your job. The only reason I was there is I was trying to help these kids find a love for basketball.
Now that you mention that, it makes me think that my boss also uses these techniques brought up in Drive. One of the techniques he uses is mastery. Throughout the work experience there, you don't have any knowledge going in usually of these pool chemicals that most people have never heard of, but as you work your way up and you get there year after year, you keep learning about all these different chemicals, and it kind of makes you master the arts of pool, if you want to say.
That's a very good point, Tyler. I do have one question about mastery, however. Do you think that the first law of mastery mentioned by Pink, that mastery is pain, do you think that that applies to working at a pool store?
I feel that it sort of applies and sort of doesn't apply. Pink uses the words grit to describe mastery is pain, and I wouldn't say that necessarily has to do with a pool store, because you're just working with clients and you're not actually having physical pain and grit, kind of. But the pain of getting to know things and getting better at what you're doing is kind of painful at first, but you end up getting through it and being better at your job.
Thank you. As you can see, there are many takeaways from Daniel Pink's book, Drive, and hopefully you viewers at home learned something today from Tyler and I discussing how our experiences with work have related to this book in the past. That's all the time we have for tonight. Catch us next month as we go over our next book.